Hey everybody, it's ManiaGalex here. Welcome back to another episode of Pikmin. In the last episode, we went back to the Forest Naval, retrieved 3 more ship parts, and came short of doing all of them because one of them is being held by a boss. This time, we're going to be going back to the Forest of Hope and getting 2 more ship parts because we have 3 there. There's one that's still just like sitting all by its lonesome, and then there's another one that's being guarded by a boss, and then one that's being held by a very specific boss. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna be getting the one that is guarded by a boss today, because the other fight is honestly pretty time consuming, and I'm not thinking I'm gonna be able to get everything done in one day. And I really would, well, I probably could do 2 boss fights in one day. The thing is, I just really don't want to. And I also really don't want to dedicate a whole, like, in-game day to just coming back and getting 1 above-ground ship part. So what we're going to do here is pluck these reds that are here waiting for us at base, and we're going to actually put them away really quickly. Not throw them, we're going to put them away really quickly. And we are going to go grab out some of our blues. I think I'm going to want 40. So today is going to be like a little bit of a kind of discussion day while I'm like going around doing all this stuff. And just like discussing some things like regarding the series. So I was like flirting with the idea of doing a boss day where I just like went around and showed all the different bosses like in Pikmin. Also, there's gonna be shear grubs over here, so we're gonna deal with those. Also, something I should mention. I stated in a previous episode that female shearwigs didn't really have much of a purpose. They do, although it's not really like, I feel like, I don't know why it is, but they could have just made the shear grubs, like, all be able to eat Pikmin. Like, I don't know why that they just decided to make just the female shear grubs, like, completely and utterly unable to attack. But, something that they do, actually, they, they eat these bridges. Like, they eat these bridges and they undo your progress. Like, see, that one was just doing it right there. So, we do indeed want to kill them whenever they're near bridges, but other than that, they don't really need to die for any reason. These here are wog poles. They're just wollywog larvae. You kill them, they give back 1 Pikmin. They're really fast and skittish. I think they are literally inconsequential. They're literally just here for lore's sake, like for. It's like, hey, these are baby wollywogs. It's like, okay, cool. But, anyway, like I was saying, I flirted with the idea of doing a boss day where I just, like, showed all the boss fights. And I just decided I don't really want to do that, for a couple reasons. One of them being, that, there's just kind of a thing about this game where like boss fights can like take time even though they're not like necessarily hard, but yeah, they can take a little bit of time every now and then. So we want to, sorry, but we're gonna have these eight blues deal with this gate that's in the water. God, I'm sorry I'm like so stammery right now. It's just like, it's just one of those days. But anyway, like I was saying, what we're gonna get done today is we're gonna try and fight a boss. But I'm not doing the boss day because I did the math, and it would be a total of 6 in-game days in 1 episode, and I'm just not doing that. Like, so what I'm gonna do is there will be a boss day, but it's only gonna be for the optional bosses, i.e. the ones that are not holding ship hearts. Because, okay, wow, that sucked. But, so like I said, there will be a boss day, but it's only going to be for the optional bosses, and that's only going to be 3 in-game days, so that's gonna cut our like time with that in half. Why is it not? Why are they not getting onto the bridge? Come on, guys, like work with me here. Ugh. There we go. Good God. Okay, so we're gonna have them do that. We're gonna have 20 of them carry this ship part back, which is this is another required ship part, so we need it either way. But I'm going for 100%, so we need all the ship parts. So yeah. Well, they're working on that over there. I'm gonna grab some reds and deal with that bulb orb, just so we can have that path kind of open. I'll take out 50 to start with, because we're gonna be wanting a lot of reds for the boss fight. Sorry if I got quiet there, by the way. I kind of like leaned away from my microphone. But we're gonna be wanting a lot of reds for the boss fight, so I think it just makes sense to have them out here anyway. Also, I think if I have time to carry it back, I think I'm gonna give the boss corpse like to the blues. All right, there we go. Don't check the big one yet. We're not ready. Okay. Why am I still talking like this? I do not know. Okay. So we're gonna get this guy and all right, there we are. There we are, there we are, here we are, there we are. Let's not try and carry that back. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spam them up here, and they're just going to kind of chill up here. And that was not the, there was no way that was a bramble gate, so I'm assuming that was the, why does my pointer do that? I hate my sensor bar. Granted, this is the same sensor bar I've had since I was like 13, so, but it still works. Like it never actually like does that, to be completely honest. So I don't see it worth spending $20 on a new one. So that is not something that I will be doing. God, it is hot in here right now. I don't know why. It's just like all of a sudden got really hot in my room. So. Ugh. Alright, let's get 20 of you on this, and because this is weird. So it's exactly the same as the Libra, but it's the Sagittarius. My son gave this to me as a present. It brings to mind visions of my son back home on planet Hockatate. Oh, to be there right now. So it adds to his character, but the Libra took 15 Pikmin to carry, and this one only takes 20, or it takes 20 rather than all that, so. I don't know, like, it's just weird. Like, how does that make sense? It's the exact same size, it's not, like, it's not any different, but it sounds like that those blues, broke down that gate, so that's cool. So that means I'm just gonna put these guys away now, because we're actually not gonna be needing them anymore, because I'm not gonna want to use blues for the boss fight. Mainly just because reds are like more expendable than the blues are, because I have less blues than I have reds, which is obvious if you've been paying any attention. Because we got like a lot of reds at that one day where we were trying to raise them up. So in there we have our next boss. That is the armored cannon beetle. I would like to urge caution going into this fight, because he's not hard, but if you don't know what you're doing, he can be pretty devastating as far as your Pikmin numbers go. So, wait for them to get that back, and we're just gonna like put these guys back in and take more reds out for the day, and yeah. So that's gonna be what we're doing right now. And that one appears right on the other side of the ship. Sagittarius, this was a gift from my son. He must be very worried about me. I've now recovered 16 of 30 parts. If I can find just 13 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Alright. Also, there's something funny about this game that I just would kind of like to just mull over when the time comes, but I just keep thinking about it, and I forgot to get more reds out, like I said I was going to. Oopsie doopsie. Also, I had a failed recording of this day, and let's just say like it was not good, and it was because I was careless with the boss. Like, can I get my Pikmin out, please? I'm yelling at the game when it was me who had the who made the mistake of accidentally hitting B again. So what we're gonna do is I want to try and get all of my Pikmin flowered, because this boss fight, your Pikmin being fast is really gonna help you out here, because like I said, it's like just it can get pretty devastating pretty quick if you don't like know what you're doing. And is everyone fine? Okay, we got a couple leaves that like just didn't get theirs, which, oh well. Okay, I guess you can carry that singular pellet back if you feel so inclined to do so, but also, you don't really need to worry about them like while they're over here, just kind of like hanging out and breaking down the gate. He won't attack them quite yet. But what he will, but he won't. Sometimes he'll just kind of ignore you too until you have to get like right in his face. So yeah. Here we go. I think I'm just gonna like leave the blues out here. I know there's only 8 of them, but like I'm kind of running low on blues right now. I think I'm actually gonna give this corpse to the blues. But yeah, so like this game was forgiving, so I'm gonna show you his attack right here. He is an enemy much like the Wollywog, in which he has crazy hitboxes. So any Pikmin caught under that boulder, instant death. There is no saving them. Alright, so what you want to do in order to... I'm going to wait until I can get myself positioned right, because I don't want to repeat. So what you want to do is you want to get right in front of him, and you want to throw a Pikmin into that thing where he sucks in. After that, he's going to open up his bag, and you just want to mash your throw button like there is no freaking tomorrow. Come on, come on. Oh, only a quarter of his health. A lot of times you can... This is another boss like the Puffstool, where if you get your timing and all that right, you can kill him in like one go. And as he's doing that thing where he's kind of like ignoring us right now, like he just like turns his back and like he's just like, I don't see anything. Alright, sweet, okay. Window of opportunity, do not miss it. Alright, let's go guys, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And this is where that 1.5 multiplier really gets to shine on red. See, there we go, done. Alright, and now we have probably one of the most important ship parts there is. At last, my radiation canopy. This turns harsh radiation of deep space into soft infrared rays that are easy on the body. I'll sleep like a baby once I get this back to the ship. Yes, so we have our radiation canopy. Literally the thing that allows Olimar to breathe. Also, I'm wondering, what the hell does Olimar actually breathe? Like... Carry the yellow pellet. I am gonna have them carry back the red pellet just because, like, why wouldn't I? And then I'm gonna go deposit these guys. I'm gonna go snag some more blues back at base, and they're gonna get that corpse, because I think I'd like to raise my blue numbers a little bit. And I think with the time I have left in the day, I should be able to do it just fine. I don't know why there's just this one dude just hanging out back at base. A deserter! He's a deserter! Traitor! I'm sorry. I don't mean to, if I sound annoying, like, I really don't mean to be. It's just, like, kind of how I am. Yeah. But anyway, we got the radiation canopy back. Boom! Radiation canopy. I'll have to inspect it later to make sure it hasn't cracked. I'll be in for even more trouble if I have any radiation leaks. I have now recovered 17 of 30 parts. If I can find just 12 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. That's how it be. That is how it be. So we're gonna go ahead and grab some more blues. I believe that takes 30 to carry back, so I'm gonna go ahead and just get all the blues that I can out right now. I'll get 50. Or 52. 52, I guess that works. Alright. And if I have enough left over, I'll go ahead and give them the Bulborb corpse that's over there right as well. Also, I gotta say, it's really refreshing that they didn't, like, make the gimmick that they, like, had to carry it into the water. That would have just been, like, really... Yep, I was right, 30. Alright, so... They're working on getting that back. Alright, guess they're not getting the Bulborb corpse, which that's okay, because this gives a lot. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and just get a bunch of reds back out, just so they sprout directly into the onion and don't, like, stay there so I have to pluck them later, because the day's almost over and that would really suck. This has got to be speedrunning techniques of some kind, I guess. Because, like, plucking honestly takes up a lot of time, because, like, I felt that when I get, like, a bunch of Pikmin, and, then I don't frickin' have anything. Okay, cool. And then, like, I have to, like, sit there and frickin' pluck them all, and it's just, like, I would rather be doing literally anything else right now, but I think this should push us over 100 blues. Yeah, way over 100. Okay. That's pretty great. And I guess with the rest of the day, I'm just gonna deposit the rest of this stuff. Alright. Pretty good day. Like I said, days from this point on might be a little bit slow. Just because like there's a lot of stuff that we need to do, but once we get cracking in the distant spring, then things will start to pick up again. So like, not days from this point on are going to be slow, just like the next couple days might be a little slow. All right, and with that, we're taking off once more. I also love how you can see that Olimar's ship, like, the dolphin, flies, like, straighter. Like, it's like... I'll explain it in just a second. 8 days and some day. There are now only 13 parts that I still need to retrieve. Will I be able to recover the remaining parts in 22 more days? Olimar, if you can't, or if I can't recover that many parts within 22 days, then... that's just natural selection at that point. Surely there are some parts that are not absolutely necessary. If my ship is not complete by day 30, the only way I'll find out is to try to lift off. Yeah, that's true. I just recalled the day that I took my son for a ride in the spaceship. He was so happy. I shall tell him of this journey when I return. And I shall return. I must. I can already see the look of wonder on his precious face as I describe my adventures with the Pikmin. I just really love the character development that they give to Olimar in this game, and oh my god, we only lost one in battle today. I just realized that. That is something we're celebrating. We didn't lose a single Pikmin to the Armored Cannon Beetle. And with him, he can literally take out 100 Pikmin at once. So that's a feat if I've ever seen one. Man, okay, I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. And we're gonna save right there. Alright, and with that, we have almost finished up at the Forest of Hope. We have almost finished up at the Forest Naval. And we still haven't been to the Distant Spring yet. So, next time on Pikmin, just to give us a break from what we've been seeing, I think we're gonna go to the Distant Spring, see what ship parts we can find, encounter some new enemies, and break some new ground. See you guys then.